guys, John here back at JB Total Fitness, and this is part 2 of our training series. And in this part we are going to talk a little bit about performing a movement, performing an exercise, and making sure that we are getting the maximum effect from that exercise. So what I mean by that is you'll get a lot of people in a gym and they are just doing reps for reps sake. So they'll be moving from A to B, and they're not necessarily contracting that muscle that they're trying to work. They're just moving joints, and they're trying to get through that set as quickly as possible. And most of the time, they are probably using a weight that is far too heavy for them to actually connect with that working muscle. So let's take, first of all, a squat. Now, it's pretty hard anyway to connect with all of those muscles in the legs that we're trying to work, because it's a big movement. So a squat is tough. So what we've got to really do is, at the top of our squat, before we even move, can we tense all the muscles in our legs? Can we tense our quads, our glutes, our hamstrings? The way we do this is really drive our feet into the ground, in and out into the ground. And this is going to get some sort of tension into our legs. Now what we're looking at doing is keeping that tension through the full range, okay? And not letting our legs rest, not allowing our legs to come out of that tension, okay? So what I would suggest, and what we get all of our clients here doing, is first of all doing the movements with body weight, okay? So if it is a squat, what I would suggest that you do is, I would go down into the bottom of your squat, just body weight, and I would try and get yourself to drive your feet out and down into the ground, causing that tension into the legs. Now if you do it, you will feel it straight away. You'll feel your legs warm up, you'll feel your legs get a lot tired very quickly, okay? And then what I want you to do is try and move through to the top portion of that movement, okay? But you're not going to lock your knees out at the top. So we teach our clients not to lock the knees out, so we can keep the tension in the muscles and not go into the joints, okay? So I really want you to start thinking about that when you are training. Am I working those muscles that I'm trying to train, or am I just moving from A to B? Okay, it does take time. You have to learn it over a period of time. But lower the weight. Don't just think I'm going to just do it with loads and loads of weight. It's not going to work. So lower the weight, like I said, even do it with body weight, and just get the working muscle to work and not actually just move from A to B. Okay, guys? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to tag on some movements after this clip, just to really kind of show you how we do that with an upper body movement and a lower body movement. Okay, hope that helps, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, so the first movement that we're going to look at is an upper body movement, a pressing movement. So it's a push-up, okay? So for a lot of people, just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, how many push-ups is pretty difficult. So you can do this from the knees, but the real reason that we're doing this is really trying to connect with the working muscles, okay? So it's going to be for our front delts, really for the women, and for men, we're looking at really targeting the chest, okay? So for a lot of people, a push-up is quite difficult, okay? Especially trying to get that low. So what we're trying to do is cause tension, all right? Now what I want you to do is, when you put your hands down onto the ground, they're going to be outside of shoulder width. We're looking to keep elbows in line with shoulders, okay? Now what I want you to do is, I want you to think about driving your hands together, okay? So when I'm down in that position there, before I do anything, I'm going to drive my hands together. Then straight away, I've now got that tension in my chest and in my front delt here, okay? It's all tightened up, muscles are engaged, okay? Now what I want to do all the way through that movement is keep dragging my hands in together, trying to bring them together all the way through, all the way back up to the top. And I'm not going to let go of that tension, okay? From top to bottom. I'm trying to bring my hands together, and that's really causing the tension. At the bottom of the movement, I've then got all these muscle fibers stretched out. When I come back up, I've squeezed them together. So now I'm working the muscles from the shortened position to a longer position, or a long to short position. I'm actually working muscle instead of just moving from A to B and working joints. Okay? We can do this with a squat as well. So if I come into the bottom of my squat, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drive my feet down and out into the ground. And straight away, I've got tension into the legs, and I'm going to keep that tension all the way to the top, not going to lock out, and I'm going to come back down. Keep driving the feet out. Now what I'm doing there is I'm just connecting with the working muscles, okay? And if you can do that, and then start actually adding load, you're going to get progress from the muscle, and you're going to see a progression in your physique. Alright guys, so just go through those two exercises and just try them when you're next back in the gym. Before you even start your workout, just start connecting with the working muscles. Hope that helps guys. See you soon.